Hey guys, 3 simple upgrades for the Ford F-150. And by the way, one of these items was completely surprising to me as to how much of a game changer it was for under $7. Let's get on to reviews. So 2 of the items are from BuiltRight Industries, which I've actually used on previous trucks before and I've been really happy with. And the third one was something that I didn't really expect much from, but I ended up using it daily. So these products were purchased by us, and none of them are sponsored. And one other thing, stay to the end of the video, and you'll find out how you can win one of the 2 products from BuiltRight Industries. By the way, we'll continue to bring you guys other hands-on reviews to save you time and money. And if you haven't subscribed yet, this is the time to do it. If you park your truck outside like I do, especially here in the US, you're probably running the same exact problem. And that is birds constantly landing on the side mirrors and just leaving a complete mess. So the reason, by the way, is pretty simple. They see their own reflection and think it's another bird in their territory. So they'll peck at it, they'll sit on it, and basically keep coming back over and over again. So I picked up these side mirror covers, which finding the right size was a complete hassle. There's tons of these on Amazon, but most of them are either too small or way too big as they're made for the RVs and semi trucks. These ones were the only ones I found that were the exact perfect fit for the F-150 side mirrors. It's a really quick install right out of the box. They just slide onto the side mirrors, and it comes with the drawstrings here. So you can actually pull it tight and you don't have to worry about them flying off or looking baggy at all. When you're putting them together, you'll get to kind of the midsection of installing them and you'll think these are too small. But trust me, keep pulling all the way through and they fit perfectly. This actually serves 2 different purposes: keeping birds away during summer and spring, and also great for winter if you're in snowy areas and you get any type of frosting on your mirrors. Again, to be exact, for $6.59, it was one of those simple fixes that just works. No more bird droppings, no more constant cleaning and car washes and dealing with the birds attacking your side mirrors. It's not fancy, but look, it solves a problem. I have the same bird problem, by the way, and that is for the rear glass of the cab. It's the same thing. They see their reflection, they keep coming back, and they leave a mess on the back ledge of the truck. So if you've got any type of solutions for that, I'm all ears. I want to hear about it. I want to share it with other viewers here, other than if they're stickers. If someone doesn't want to have stickers on the back of the truck and they want to get rid of that issue, if you've solved it, please let us know. Let's get on to the second item, which is also one of the replacements by BuiltRight, and that is the Stubby antenna. The factory one is, in my opinion, too long and doesn't quite complete the overall look of the truck. The antenna will basically alert you if you're about to scrape the top of the truck when you're driving into like a parking structure or like an old low bridge. But if that's not something like an issue for you, if you're not really parking in parking structures, then I think this is a great upgrade for your truck. I also find the factory antenna, whenever I go through a car wash, I have to actually take it off before I go through, where with the Stubby one, you don't have to do that. This actually, I have used it in my previous trucks as well. There's no issues with reception whatsoever, and it just looks great. So it gives the truck just a much cleaner look, in my opinion. And again, I've had no issues with it. And installation is just a matter of seconds. You just unscrew the old one, and you basically screw this one on, done. From a design standpoint, just a big improvement in the overall look of the truck. Just makes it look that much more modern and less cluttered. This one was about $32. And again, the link will be down below if you guys want to check that out. And then the last one, which, by the way, this is an issue that I think every truck owner, every F-150 truck owner with a super cab or super crew has faced and always wondered why Ford hasn't fixed this issue. Well, they have, and they make it really easy, and it's quite a bit of easy install, to tell you the truth. But if you're going to upgrade to this, and if you're going to install this, in my opinion, buy this first so that you're only unlatching the back latch with how I'm going to show you to do it only once, because trust me, it's not fun to do it over and over again. And by the way, if you see my videos of installing the car seat or the car covers, the pet covers, I didn't have this yet, and it really was a mess to try to keep undoing it and installing it. So get yourself one of these and then basically go through this part of the video and install it all at once. Okay guys, so we're gonna actually do a quick install, and in order to do an install, a couple things. I removed the headrest here. It just makes it a lot easier when you're trying to kind of get back there for the first time. I want to show you a couple of things. You will need one of these tools that just makes it really, really simple. Kind of a close end round here, and I'll show you what that's for. But also, quick note here, there is a difference between the super cab and the super crew latch on the back, and I'll show you what that actually means. One other thing, in order to undo on the super crew, when you want to undo this initially, you want to go ahead and lift this part of the seat up, and sometimes it locks in just like right now, and this is the latch that you pull it to unlock. But basically by doing that, this moves up. Let me show you that again. You see how the seat actually moves up and away from the back. That really allows you, with this removed, with the headrest removed, it really allows you to kind of peek your head up here and look down for the latch. One other thing that I thought would be helpful for you guys, the latch is exactly from the top of here down. It's 7 inches, exactly 7 inches down and 5 inches in. So it's on the right side of the right headrest pillar. And I'll show you that on the back. I've already unlatched it, and I'll show you how you want to go ahead and use this tool to unlatch that. So basically, again, from the top to here is exactly 7 inches down, and from the side in, it's exactly 5 inches, maybe just a little bit under 5 inches. And that's the latch you want to get to. This on the super crew is round cylinder. On the super cab, it's a square type. And this type of tool will work for both. And what you want to try to do is, when this is actually coming up, when the seat moves up, you want to go ahead and reach down with this and go around this part right here and pull that up. And that's going to go ahead and undo this so that you can actually pull the seat up. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. You'll do the same exact thing for the super cab. BuiltRight Industries provides a tool for you. You want to be really careful, because when you're unscrewing this latch here, you're going to use the same exact screws again. So make sure you don't lose them, but if you do, you're just going to have to find it under the carpet here. So just be really careful with that. You just loosen it up and basically take them all the way off. And then you want to go ahead and take them out all the way. They're pretty tight. If you have a ratchet or a drill, this will definitely be faster and work better. So what you want to do here now, take the latch. This part is going to be facing up. By the way, this Velcro thing is actually new to them, and I'm interested to see how well it works. Okay guys, so this is their new design, and it comes with a Velcro, which actually Velcros back here, so you can always have access to the end of this pull without it falling back behind the seat. And then the straight side of this, not the indented part, but the straight side goes up against this. So let me show you that. If this is out like that, This goes in here and it basically slides in. You want to go ahead and press it down and pull this over. You hear that little click? Now it's behind the latch. It's actually holding on to the latch. So that's really, really important. The other thing is, now once you have that on, you want to go ahead and slide this. The bottom of the bracket will be on top of the factory bracket. So basically, you slide it in just like that. And this is only to hold this new latch onto place so it doesn't come off. So here it is. It's actually sitting on top of the base of the old latch, okay? One key point here. To put these back on, sometimes lining it up with this here is actually a little bit tough. Believe it or not, the factory says if you're having trouble, especially with the super cab, of putting this back on, simply take this latch off, the one that we just basically slid it in, and instead of sliding the base of this on top of the base, slide it on the bottom of the base, just like that. And just that little bit of raise will actually make it much easier to latch back onto the seat. But we're going to go ahead and do the original way, because I don't think we're going to have an issue with having this sliding back on. So again, we want to make sure this is on and it's clicked on, and then go ahead and put that part of it on. So it's on securely. There's a little bit of a groove in here. You want to put that in first, slide that down, line it up, line it up with that. Okay, and then at this point, we want to go ahead and just put the screws, line those up, and just, you can hand tighten them so they don't fall out. Okay, this I just put on to kind of show you guys where the latch ends up at. You don't need to do that. Let's get rid of that so we can line this up correctly. You don't need to do anything with it yet until we have this fully tightened. You want to make sure these are nice and tight, both front and back. They're lined up. And at this point, this is when you want to kind of line up where you want to have this. By the way, I chose red because I think, first of all, you can see it more easily, and it kind of goes with the stitching, but also you don't have to mix it up with these latches here. And by the way, test it out before you actually put it on. This is the locked position. You want to pull, there you go. Again, the locked position. I'm pulling it just like that. And let's see. We're gonna fold this back up because that's how we unlatched it, and hopefully it lines up with it perfectly. And there we have it, just like that. This again provides, just in my opinion, a really easy solution so that whenever you want to have access to the back seat, behind the seat, whether it's storage or you're fixing anything or access to anything back there, this makes it super easy without having to mess with tools and trying to guess where the latch is and everything. This was a $35 purchase, and again, the link is below for you guys to check that out. These are 3 very simple, affordable upgrades, but they each really solve a different problem that most F-150 truck owners have faced. The mirror cover solves a real everyday annoyance, in my opinion. The seat release kit improves just functionality and accessibility. And then the stubby antenna, just the improvements of the appearance of your truck. I think it adds so much to it. These were the first and quick upgrades that I actually did to the truck when I bought it first. And in my opinion, they're a must. I hope this was helpful for you guys. We're going to, like I said at the beginning of the video, we're going to go and give away one of the stubbies and one of the seat latch releases by BuiltRight. And in order to enter, all you got to do is subscribe to our channel and then share this link with one other person. and also leave a comment either about if this any of these things was helpful to you, if this was a helpful solution, or if you also have any type of feedback for the back window of the cab issue. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this a thumbs up and come back soon for more content here from Onto Reviews. Thank you.